Hey, Rose, I see.
Relieved by the weed, I don't pop a leaf. Gorilla glue 4 is all I need. Could probably smoke about a pound a week. That's with ease, till my knees weak. SWV, good kush at the kick, it got it going indeed. Might could go and get a job just rolling up weed. Put the pearl on anything, on everything. Good bud, really heavenly, elevating, trying to see him. If you ain't had, cherry pie, then you better go and get some. If you ain't tried that blueberry kush, then you better go and get some. If you can't find no good bud, then you need to go and get you some. If you can't find no good bud, damn. In DC with the lemon jack, on go for 4 days, what a crazy pack. Had biscotti in the land, such a lovely treat. Smoked it in the AM with a spot of tea. Ain't tried Khalifa Kush yet, but you can bet it's on the list. You ain't had cheetah piss, you need to try that shit. Wet and cake, one of my favorite bakes. Getting faded off the Zookies, what a lovely day. Cap'n Crunch mixed with cereal milk. Getting pilled, I want that good bud. Better come on with it. If you ain't smoked, Jack Frost, then you better go and smoke some. You tried that Sunday sunset, then you need to come and bring me some. Can you share some good bud? Some good bud? Hey, I'm trying to smoke some good bud. Good bud? Yeah. Good bud, good bud. Good bud, good bud. I'm trying to smoke me some good bud, good bud. I need to smoke me some good bud, good bud. I'm rolling up me some good bud, good bud. I need that Fruity Pebbles, Kosher Kush, Loud Dream, White Fire OG, Irish Cream, Godfather OG, Kim Dog. Shit, I can go on for days. Peanut butter bread. I just wanna try all the weed. Can't forget that. Shit, gelato. Put me in the room with it, but I smoke his ass. I just wanna bathe in it, fight with it, bask in it, roll in it, sunshine OG, jet fuel, share it with the world like a Poco Gold. It's probably what we need. Some good bud, chocolate tie, Panama red, need some Colombian gold, Kilimanjaro, need some lamb's bread, from Jamaica, man.
But this desire never seems to go away. It's gonna take much more than hope to bring you close. I think I'll pray.
I was feeling kind of down tonight. Psych! It's TimbukTuesday!
What?
TimbukTuesday!
Huh?
Hey.
Hey partner, what y'all about to do? Y'all might as well have a seat and let me holler at you. I'm about to bring I'm about to bring the laughs. I'm about to pack a punch. You know I'm hungry, little mama. Come on, let's do lunch. You know I'm next top comic, but let's just stick to topic. I'm Timbuktu, my people, and I'm not here to gossip. I'm only here to chop it, but I might get obnoxious. I wanna hear your vision, but please make it hypnotic. You know I'm on a mission, but please I need permission to sign this paperwork. This shit give me permission to check your intuition. I wanna feel your vibe.
Y'all know what it is.
Baby, I'm about to build this ride.
It's TimbukTuesday. It's TimbukTuesday. It's TimbukTuesday. Yeah. What's up, everybody? We about to have a party. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to TimbukTuesday. It's your favorite fat boy in the building, Timbuktu. What's up, y'all? It's been a week. Been a good week. Bad week. Other week. You know, it's just weeks be weaking. But I'm glad I'm able to week. But I don't want to be weak. My knees is right now. Ain't that what they sing? I get so weak. But you know how I go. Just this past Sunday, got to see Corey Bell. She was amazing. Up at Silk, shout out to Silks. Sunday, that was dope. Saturday, what did I do Saturday? I gotta stop smoking that good bud, as you heard. But Saturday, I worked. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, so it wasn't Saturday. Yeah, but it was a great work day. It was Thursday. I'm thinking about Thursday. We did the show at the Culture Ultra Lounge. We did Now You See Me comedy. It was a great experience. I was just sitting in the back, and I was just having fun. Wow, my bad. I got a message. But anyway, what up, Dave? I see you out there. But yeah, Thursday was a dope time. I got to close out the show, which was awesome. It was a great night. It was weird having like the the way it felt like a actual like recording. Like it was cameras everywhere. But it was dope. You know, it was just a regular day at work, as they call it. You know, I just went out there to have fun, have a good time. It was funny because B Landrin won it before me. Shout out to B. Shout out to Lex for introducing me. Shout out to CJ for hooking me up with this opportunity. Shout out to Dennis Cash for putting us on the stage. It was funny when I came out. I came out after B Landrin. If you heard him sing, you already know how that went. And he set it down. Shut it down. He shut it down. It was right before he went up, or right after he went up, he was singing to him. So I was like, you know what? He got y'all pussy wet, so it's my turn. Came out to the some R&B that set it up, and it was just perfect. It was definitely perfect. And being in the light, to being able to see, some people perform, like since I've been into this and being able to see people perform, like it just is like, man, this is amazing. There's so much talent in the city. And this person who I have my guest here that's here today, definitely somebody I've seen on a big stage too, rocking it himself. Shout out to my dog. He was at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame when I came and seen him. He rocked it by himself. I just thought it was fire. Please give it up for my dog, Artisan.
Hey, appreciate you, my G.
How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good.
That's good, man. Please tell these people, who you are, what you do.
I'm Artizar, and I do the most. I'm a rapper. That's my passion for show. I also fix phones. I fix appliances. I throw shows.
I got an air fryer. Can you fix my air fryer?
Man, let's go. For real. I be up for the challenge, man. I fix MacBooks, all kind of shit, man.
That's fire. That's dope. That's dope. I know that you worked with the homie Vinny.
Oh yeah.
And I know he does, along the same type of work. So I already know how you get down.
Yeah. Matter of fact, me and him worked at that Spencer I was telling you about. That's where I met him at.
It was that was I knew. I was thinking, I don't know why I thought it was like T-Mobile or something.
I mean, I used to work for T-Mobile too, though. So it's like,
yeah,
ain't no telling.
Yeah, because me and him worked at Sprint like similar times when he was down in Tennessee.
Okay.
And then obviously came here and he got back into it. I was like, man, you work independently? Or you
So as far as the appliances and stuff, I'll do that for a company. But I mean, if somebody need their appliance fixed, I ain't never about to tell them, I don't know how to do it. I gotta wait for my boss.
Right. I need the manual. I need the instructions.
Like, what? I've been doing this. This is the second company I work for. So I've been doing it for about 3 years, on and off. I'll dabble into other things as well, but
Okay, that's dope. We got a lot of comments on IG. See, I missed the IG comments. We got C's. What up, C's?
Caesarea.
Yeah.
What's good, my dog?
Then we got Marv. What up, Marv? Marvelous. There's a lot of people that tuned in. I missed them coming in. But we appreciate y'all for tuning in.
For sure.
I only got Dave on this side. What's up, Dave? What's up, Dave? So, obviously, the first thing I seen from you was actually the Taste My Movement. The whole. That was the first thing because I came late to the scene. So a lot of people they be like, yeah, we know you. You probably don't be because I just be around, but I haven't been around. I wasn't around before. So when I meet people and then I actually learn what they like, how long they've been doing stuff, like it brings like a whole nother aspect to it because people know some of your great works or even know where you started. Like if I could ever get like a film of when I started, like I know it'd be dope, but if I could see film from like other people, you know how sick that'd be.
There was a movie about that
Really?
Back in the day. It was pretty much people would get these, like it was in the 90s too. That's kind of was Black Mirror, but people would get these chips installed on them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then these chips would take film from all of their memories, right? And then at their funeral they would play these clips. And it was called Final Cut.
That's wild.
Starring Robin Williams. Crazy.
Shout out to Robin. That's
the GOAT.
He is definitely one of the GOATs. He is definitely one. He is definitely, yeah. He's, I mean, from him, like even like Aladdin, like
that was one of the ones that was on my brain though. But he got a couple Disney movies though.
Yeah, no, he do his thing. I mean, he was everywhere.
Yeah,
and he was amazing. For
sure.
I always think of like, damn, what was he going through to, and still perform?
Yeah, that always remind me of that CeeLo Green song too. Like just thinking about he got a song called Robin Williams, talking about you never know what people going through. Sometimes you gotta laugh it off. And then the song's called Robin Williams. It was dope. It was a fire song. I'm not even a huge CeeLo fan, but I know he got gems. So I ain't trying to discredit him either. But
I've been trying to see. I'll be doing karaoke and shit. So I'm trying to learn Crazy. Like it's not a hard song to learn, but
Crazy by CeeLo Green. Yeah. Gotcha.
Trying to hold that tone is weird.
I prefer the Lil Wayne version.
I've never heard the Wayne version.
What, Drought 3?
No.
He fried though. It's one of the laughable songs on that project, but yeah, it was.
I'm over here thinking like, wait. I mean, he was jumping on every beat, so it does not surprise me.
The only beat he didn't hop on that I thought he was gonna hop on was that Robin Thicke, that Lost Without You. Like, he's like, I ain't gonna do that to my homie Robin.
That would be crazy, man. That is hilarious. Now, how long have you been doing music?
So I was 11.
11.
And I just turned 34 last Tuesday.
Happy belated birthday,
Thank
y'all.
you, my G.
May I had a party up at Dunlap.
Yeah, we did.
How was that?
It was nice. It was weird though because like a lot of people was like popping in and popping back out, but I was so drunk that I remember seeing people, but I don't remember seeing when they left.
Yeah, I know how that'd be. No, for sure. Because you only probably know when you left. You just
I left at like 2-ish, 3-ish. I don't even like. Yeah, you're probably right because I don't really. It was just me, my wife, and then Jetstar and her boyfriend. We were just chopping. We was the last four there. The bartender, he caught his Uber. We was just chilling.
Damn, so you had the keys to lock up,
man, for real.
No, that's
like, if you need anything to drink, just grab it. Like,
oh my God. Oh yeah, no, that's a party. That's amazing. That's amazing. That was Thursday night, wasn't it? Too?
It was.
That's the day of the show that we did the Now See Me comedy. Yeah, because I remember seeing it and I was just like, I'd share it, but
I know.
But it wasn't like I could be there. So that's one thing about like entertainment, like especially when you got like people that you mess with entertainment, like I got a show that day, I'm booked that day. Like I would love to come, but
no, seriously though, because Sam Supreme had something going on Sunday, and I wanted to be there, but I also had something else that was on in motion. So
yeah.
But I looked at the videos from her shit. I'm like, man, that shit looked fun as fuck.
Yeah,
I wish I could have been there.
I know Sunday they at Dunlap's was the open mic's last show. I was sorry I couldn't make that, but at the same time I got to see it was other entertainment, like it was it sucks, but at the same time it's great because like you could see other people winning from afar, right? You can still root for them
for sure.
Like just because you ain't see it. It probably was amazing there that night. It was probably so much good comedy there that night, like a send-off show. Like,
I know Tania, she was there. Tania Timmons.
Yeah, she runs it.
Yeah,
she runs it. Her and I just met the guy, Ramos, maybe Ramon.
Okay.
And I went there. I've only seen the Dunlaps that open mic I think once. And it was such an amazing time. And even the podcast before that with TJ and I think her name's Vivian. I could be wrong.
Is it Aunt Vivian or
no, just regular Viv.
Is she light skinned or is she dark skinned?
She light skinned.
Oh, so she the second Aunt Viv.
Yeah, she's the second Aunt Viv.
Okay.
But they have a great show. That whole like lineup, that whole Sunday lineup, like it's like you think about primetime TV, you think about like just a fire. Like I gotta be there at 7:00 because all my shows about to come on.
Oh, this before streaming you talking about?
This is no, I'm
talking about like the mindset though.
Absolutely, absolutely. Like watching that inside of like show form. It was sick. I appreciate it. And shout out to Dunlaps. Shout out to everybody there that does the shows there.
Hey, shout out to the bartender too, because everybody was commenting on me like, yo, the bartender was so nice. Dude, Joe. Shout out to Joe.
Shout out to Joe. Shout out to Joe. Dunlaps is such a good place.
It is. It's beautiful in there.
Yeah.
It's like I really like how it's set up. Like yeah.
I got the before that, I did go to somebody else's show. I think it was I know King 6 was there. Shout out to the homie.
Okay, yeah, he did have something there not too long ago.
Them niggas be throwing shows everywhere too. But I had one up there, did a couple minutes. Wasn't even trying, sometimes you just pop up and
right.
You get on stage, fuck it. And it was just dope. It was a good time, good place. And like you said, everybody there was nice. They had the food truck out there sometimes.
And see, I wish I would have set something like that up. But I had so much going on. So
yeah,
but that's one thing. Yeah, food truck at Dunlap's, that sounds crazy.
No, it was fire. It had the food truck out there, but then the time after that I went, they had just a little random crock pot of rice and beans.
No, seriously,
and free for all, you can have it, nigga.
Like not even charging.
You can have some.
That's love.
Facts. As long as you ain't disrespected,
right?
And it's obviously I feel like that type of energy, people don't, they kind of respect it, just in general. I don't know. And I mean, rice and beans ain't something that's heavy. It's something you could just kind of snack on, real quick. What where are some other venues, your favorite venues to ever perform?
So my favorite venue that I perform at, I've been performing there since I was 16, is the Grog Shop. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Shout out to the Grog.
That's like home base, Also like Coda. I like
Coda's nice.
The Winchester. The Winchester is great. Are we talking about just in Cleveland or just period?
I mean, we could talk about Cleveland and then go.
Okay. Winchester, I love the fact that they, even before they did the remodel, it was nice in there, but then they remodeled it and it's really nice in there.
Wait, when did the remodel happen?
Good question. I ain't been there in a while myself, so it had to be at least a year or two.
Okay, so how they got the stage now?
The stage in the same spot. Okay. They just touched up the aesthetic.
Okay. Cause see, that was I say the biggest stage I did when I first started. It was in August. Okay. I had just started in May. My anniversary is May 11th, and it was August. This was right after the competition I did. My homies, after they seen it, they was like, bro, we about to take our tour on the road, type thing. Not on the tour, but they starting their company,
just doing more stuff. Yeah.
This is their opening show. It's we want you a part of it. I'm like, absolutely. Right. I had no idea, what it was gonna do. I just wanted to do it, and even my intro for the show is that. And I can see if I can show you. I got the music offset anyway here. There you go.
Yeah, I did see that. I did notice that video.
Yeah, this was that was my my first even clean recording like that. I had never experienced anything like that. Shout out to R Squared, man, and my dogs. They put me in such a great place. I mean, they even connected me with so many wonderful people. Shout out to Roxy. She's a model, and she had me model with her, and it was dope. That was a great experience. I never did anything like that. I was definitely nervous, but it was more just not so much nervous. It was more, I want to do it right type shit.
No, I get you.
Yeah. But it was fun. They loosened me up a little bit. You good. Just relax. You got you. Just be you.
Right.
I'm like, and man, shout out. It's dope. I mean, the picture was so fire. I got banned on TikTok for nudity for it.
Oh.
And it was just my shirt off. That's all.
Man, that is hilarious. They tried to flag you.
Right. I got banned. There was Dakota. Dakota is such a great place as well. R Square got me there. But Dakota is a traumatizing place for me. Every time I go there, I get scared my car gonna get repoed because that's what happened. But it's a great venue. I love the sound. Jesus Christ, I always forget her name, the bartender, and she's amazing. I always forget. God damn. I shout her out every time I'm on stage.
You talking with the tall lady?
She's shorter. I know she was there that day. I was there for your show.
When you end up hosting?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know you talk about Danny.
Yeah. I always forget her name. It's such a great name too.
I see her face though.
Yeah, you know who it is. But yeah, shout out to her. She's dope.
For sure.
Because after that, I was drinking Jameson. Like, no cap, because of like, I was drinking it already. You know, I had it before, I should say.
Right.
But, like, it had put a whole new, like...
So I got shout out to the B-side for that, because that's really they drink.
Shout out to the B-side.
When I throw events, I call it the C-side.
Yeah. But they do drink a lot of JMO there.
Yeah, it's called a Wavy Jamie over there.
The Wavy Jamie?
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to... Yeah. And that drink was amazing. I had to stop drinking it though because it was making me crash. Well, since we do have you here, I want to bring on one of your songs, man. I would love to hip the people along to some music, some great music.
Okay. What song you playing?
Hold on.
I sent you some new music and some music off my last project.
So the two that came up for me.
Also, the other two didn't make it, huh?
It did. It's Oh No.
Oh No, didn't make it or it made it?
It did.
Okay. So what's the other song then?
The name I can't say.
Oh, Voldemort. No, I'm just
right. We can't say that word. What are you doing? There's a Dementor on your back, nigga.
That's crazy.
So we can play with either one.
Okay. I think we should start off with Oh No.
All right.
So I want to say shout out to ODOV and my homie Frank Toro.
Shout out to the homie.
Because they were exactly what they were supposed to do on that track.
It's crazy how me and him met too. It was on some like regular organic shit too, and then to see, fuck, got a cramp on my. Go ahead, my bad. Yeah, that's the homie.
Yeah, Frank is cool. Yeah, this track was from the project Live from the Sea, and the song is really called The Movement.
So they might as well get with the movement. I'ma talk my talk cause I look real good when I do it. I love to see it. Obstacles in the way, trying to mess up the day, but you know I'm here to stay. Big money, minimum wage. See, I'ma eat regardless. The cause that's all get see. Knowledge is power, and I'm armed and dangerous. What my angels does, let me know that God got me no matter what the angle was. Flat on my back, alive from both feet. Team no sleep, stay woke, never know what you gon' see. And see, I move like water. Gotta make it happen for my son and my daughters. Hard on my team, I'm something like Coach Carter. Gotta get the dub, the opposition gets harder. Yeah, where I'm from, addiction, the key ingredient. The money got everybody obedient. American systems in place against us, so tedious. But the blessings stay coming in when I'm not at my greediest. Nobody's stopping nothing, no, I'ma get straight to it. My foot ain't coming off their neck, so they might as well get with the movement. I'ma talk my talk, cause I look real good when I do it. I love to see it. Check. I maximize everything, they minimize. Flag on the play, they been a foul, they penalize. See, I'ma run this shit forever, swear I'm energized. I hit them hard with the bars, it's like a genocide. Now check the energy, my energy solidifies. Supersize if they ever try to belittle mine. Like how you move, win or lose, gotta pick a side. Go against mine, you better committing suicide. Now who am I? Young king, the young guy. Miss a tidal wave, either ride it or you all die. Small guys, happy meals, you just small fries. When I buy my family that crib, make sure it's small size. I'm on some other shit. Tell me who they fucking with. That hot boy and bitches couldn't touch me with an oven mitt. I don't trust the soul. They remind me of the government. I lay the Lord down with everything that I'm covered. Sound. So nobody's stopping nothing. No, I'ma get straight to it. My foot ain't coming off their neck, so they might as well get with the movement. I'ma talk my talk, cause I look real good. I love to see it. From here.
took a little comeback too. Oh, that's hard. Ooh. Shout out to the homie Artizar. That was clean. I'm trying to get the screen back up because I ain't clean enough for the screen. I don't know. So live from the sea. Shout out from, live from the sea. I love the whole persona with that, man. Like you keep it like all the way. Like when you showed up to Battleground with the turtle on your back, I was like, oh, this nigga's it, bro. I mean, obviously, I feel like if you don't have the context clues, you wouldn't understand.
Right.
But when you are like even just a fan, like somebody that actually can see it and then see how you present it, like I shout out to you, bro.
I appreciate that a lot for real.
I mean, down to this homie had shrimp cocktail at the show. If you understand, first off, I'm a fat nigga, so I was happy. But in the sea, so shrimp is there, nigga.
For real.
Now, we big video game fans, so I must ask: was that inspired by Turtles at all, or was it more so just I don't know?
So, backstory: Squirtle is one of my favorite Pokemon.
Shout out to Squirtle. Oh, this is really my nigga. Squirtle is the absolute best starter. You could fight me. I don't care what nobody say. Blastoise is the greatest evolution of a Pokemon ever existed.
I gotta stop you right there though, because Squirtle my favorite, but I ain't gonna lie, Charizard is my guy. I can't deny Charizard.
I'm not mad at Charizard. Charizard is amazing, but I'm hydro pumping that tail out.
The hydro pump misses twice.
It's slow.
It misses twice out of the 5 that you get.
Slow. It's slow. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, so but back to answer the question. So me and my son, we watched a lot of Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Like we played the game. Like we was talking about, I think me and you talked about it before. Yeah. So and when I was a kid, I was a big Ninja Turtles person. At some point I kind of fell off, like I ain't watched none of the movies from the 2010s, like I think I just started watching them with my son since we got Paramount Plus and all that, okay. But in real time I wasn't watching that.
Oh, facts. I still ain't watching it. Like.
But yeah, shout out to AJ. That's my guy.
Hey. I ain't gonna lie, that was definitely like a dope conversation too. Like you talking about playing video games with your son, like how amazing it is. Like that is sick. It's amazing.
It's a blessing for real.
Facts. Are you so what's the best game all time?
Best game all time. That's hard to say. Because part of me want to say 2K, part of me want to say wrestling, but for real, I've been stuck on this Zelda. I played Breath of the Wild. I beat Breath of the Wild, and I'm in the process of beating Tears of the Kingdom. And the Breath of the Wild was the first Zelda game I ever played. So it was like, I'm like, dang, I've been missing out all these years.
I still ain't played none.
Man.
I turned them on. All right, so I had a plan. I was gonna play, and my 3DS. I had bought it for 3DS, and it got stolen.
That's terrible.
Yeah. So I was salty.
Shout out to Cleveland.
Right. That's hilarious. I mean, it is what it is. It happens. Chalk to the game. But that was gonna be my opportunity to play it, and snatched away from me. No.
But I forgot about Pokemon. I'm really obsessed with that first gen though.
Man, I gotta make Master Balls all day. That's all. I just make a whole bunch of them. Go catch everybody. No,
man, for real. I was playing Hey You Eevee, or Let's Go Eevee rather. Like my wife, she ain't even really fuck with Pokemon like that, but she started fucking with it because of me. And like she had used her Master Ball on something that wasn't. I'm like, I hope you saved it for Mewtwo. And I looked at her. items. I'm like, oh, it's not there.
She caught it for. She used it for caterpillars.
Probably a Clefairy.
But baby, it's a Clefairy.
Now, speaking of Pokemon, hey, Bert Flex, I'm coming for you, nigga.
What y'all got? What y'all got going?
He said he could beat me in a Pokemon battle, man. I was kind of.
That'd be dope if we could put that on, like how a tournament. Like,
I do want to do a tournament, but before we do the tournament, we got to get that one-on-one smoke.
No, for sure. It's like all right, bro. What's the to the fights to the death type thing? Y'all gonna have like a Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris like
game of death was that?
He's just going one time. I think it was Fist of Fury or something like
that. It could have been Fist. I forget. I think they had a couple movies though, for real.
Oh, they only did the one together.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in there?
That was Game of Death.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was when Chuck Norris ain't had no beard though.
Yeah, he looked like straight.
I didn't know who he was, and it said Chuck Norris. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Whole time I was him. Texas Walker Ranger.
It was a good fight though. It was a good fight. Yeah. Just Bruce was like, it's nothing you could do.
I think that was Fist of Fury. Well, no. See, you got me confused now because I'm thinking Enter the Dragon. I'm thinking
Enter the Dragon that wasn't them niggas wasn't in it. Enter the Dragon was just it was the dude with the fro, because I always forget.
Yeah, it was the nigga with the fro.
It was the dude with the fro. He another like legend. The dude with the claw, he had the claw.
Yep. That claw was crazy.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, that was that one. And the eye patch. It was that was eye patch.
Well, I don't even remember the eye patch.
It was the tournament when he fought him.
Okay. That read. Kind of random. You ever seen Bloodsport?
Yes.
Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Crazy movie.
That's the big stupid.
Yeah.
He played the villain in every movie. I've never seen somebody so typecast.
So with the Asian dude, right?
Yeah. It was terrible, but it wasn't.
That nigga was up there with Hector. That always be Hector.
Right.
Every role he's Hector. Crazy.
And shout out to him because that's my name every Cinco de Mayo now.
Man.
You can't call me Tim. You can't call me none of my other nicknames. Duty, TJ. My name is Hector today. But then I don't know. Somebody might get offended by it. So
Understandable. Got to be, aware of when we offending other people.
Facts. Because you want to gain fans, not lose them. But at the same time, you want people to be around that understand you and know I'm not coming with with malice.
Not even just fan base. It's just more so, common courtesy, man. I feel like as Americans, we so used to not giving a fuck about how people feel about their culture, their ethnicity, and things of that nature.
Yeah.
And it's been ingrained in us from slavery. You know what I'm saying? I remember being at Progressive Field. It may have been the Jake even at the time. And it was a bunch of like Native American people out there like, nah, bro, we not for this Indian character. Y'all trying to keep it y'all logo. So like, yeah, like, so to see where it's at now, like where they really the Guardians, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I understand that, Some of my people be like, bro, you tripping. I'm like, no, bro, you not looking at it right.
Well, I had a different understanding only because I didn't do the research. I didn't know if like some people were taking it as they're paying more of a homage than a procreation, I guess. I don't know. Appropriation. I don't know. How do you say that?
You know how they do they had like I don't know if you ever looked at like some of the old pictures of like cartoon black people.
Yeah.
That's how they felt about that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like they was making fun of them. Like their skin not really red. So they go, make it red.
Yeah.
And then, just exaggerated features. So,
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to, you can paint a picture without putting exactly what you think it is. I don't know.
But it's I'm kind of conflicted though, because I do really rock with the Wahoo though, because I grew up on that.
Wahoo's amazing.
For sure. But at the same time, I am sensitive to the fact that people take offense to it.
That's fair. What if it was approached that way? Like, I understand, how you feel about it, but we like the Indians. Is there something that we can do or to show that we're not trying to, I don't know,
demean.
Yeah.
And you know what? When you dealing with corporate America, that's how I'm gonna phrase that. Corporate America doesn't always care like that.
That's a fact.
Not saying that it couldn't have been a conversation. It probably was a conversation at one point in time. I would imagine somebody had this idea, but
you would hope.
Exactly. Like even if it was like a financial compensation, but that's kind of like, I don't know. That's weird too, I guess.
I guess it depends on, because how much they're trying to come for. I don't know. Because you also don't want to give them a number and then they feel disrespected because then they trying to come for more.
Yeah, I don't know how that conversation will go, to be honest, because what do you offer somebody when they feel disrespected,
Yeah.
That's just essentially what it is.
Yeah. It's the principle, nigga.
Like, for real. Like we could have been cool if you didn't try that.
Yeah, it's the principle, nigga. No, that's tough. We'll figure it out. I don't know. Hopefully. Probably won't, because it's now the Guardians.
It's now the Guardians. And to the Carnegie Bridge.
Right. I tried to give them a little. I'm like, all right, at least y'all pick something, Cleveland.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's acceptable. It's just
it makes me feel old, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Why?
I'm so old that the sports team was a different team back when I was a kid.
And we had the Rockers here.
We did have the Rockers here. We did.
We had the Rockers here. How many times has the gun changed? The gun has been a different name.
Yeah, the gun has changed twice. I forgot about that.
Three times.
I'm over here still calling it the Q.
3 times, because it changed to the Q.
Right.
It changed to
Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse Incorporated.
I think they changed everything. It's like it's something else.
Yeah.
It was Quicken Loans Arena after the Q.
Yeah. Well, no, that's the same.
No, for a second it was just called the Q.
Really?
Yes. That's why it was another change, because they had to stop saying the Q for a second. It was weird. If you pay attention to it, they had to stop. They had to say the full name, because I hated it. I'm like, why they keep saying the whole name? Like, it's the Q.
Yeah. I can't say I recall that.
It was something different. It was something different in the name, but then it became the Rocket Mortgage. And then I think, so maybe that's what it is now. It's Rocket Mortgage. They ain't changed it, right?
No, it's still Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse Incorporated.
Okay. Incorporated.
Families included.
You work down there, so you know.
No, I don't work down there.
Well, you did work down there, right?
Yeah, I worked down there when it was the Q.
Yeah. So I'll say you would know a little bit more.
I used to sell I used to deliver sandwiches.
Hey.
Make sandwiches at Jimmy John's.
Hey, Jimmy John's is like, we gotta talk about Jimmy John's. We talking about food though.
For sure. For
sure. So we found out today that we are sushi bros.
Sushi bros.
But it also came with a little bit of a challenge.
It definitely came with a challenge.
The homie said we should have a eat off. Pause. And see who a food eating competition. We're gonna see who gonna win. We're gonna go to our spot. We ain't gonna say it right now. But we gonna go. We gonna film that shit. So if y'all want to see it, we'll let y'all know when it's happening.
Me and you gotta really sit down and figure out rules though.
All right, so I think we have to get the same. We have to come up with like our the favorites.
Yes.
That way we can consume the same amount of food, essentially. Yeah. So say if there's like, I don't know, 2 rolls that you like, and I got 2 rolls that I like, we have to maybe pick 1 and 1 or 2 and 2.
Something like that will work for sure.
Yeah, that way we consuming the same amount.
How do you feel about tempura?
I love tempura.
I'm like the opposite. I don't like tempura for real.
Oh, okay, I like it. I like all of it. So
I got you. I think specifically there, like they tempura rolls don't be hitting me. I'd be like, I don't want to eat this. I'm eating it though, but
I can see what you're saying, because I'm gonna be honest. I had to adjust from my regular place.
Okay. No, for real though.
They taste different. It's just like how you go to a Chinese food place. You get the same meal. And it's gonna taste different.
Yeah. No, seriously, like even being a different container, different shape. Like, wait, this don't even look like
right. It's gonna be different. So you got, if you fall in love with a Chinese food place and you go somewhere else and you try to eat there, you're gonna be so upset because they have set a precedent. You have to literally go into it open-minded.
for sure.
You might want to take a chance on getting something different so it don't ruin it.
Facts. That's actually a great strategy because I hate when they mess up crab rangoon though.
You know, crab rangoon be different everywhere.
Like, why does it taste like sugar? Like where the crab at? Like it's the combination of no crab and sugar. Like,
it'd be different everywhere, bro.
Different shape even. Sometimes it'd be the little paper football shape, and then other times it'd be like that little jellyfish looking thing.
Oh, that is so funny, bro. Yeah, it'd be like three. It's like 3 different shapes. They come in. Cause I even had the so like you said, it's like the flower thing, the octopus thing, whatever I call it. You pull it this way. Right. Then it'd be kind of like I've had it in dumpling form, like that shape. You know what I'm talking about?
That sounds good though.
It is. And then there was the other one. It's like the opposite. It's the small, like it's not small, but it's the other shape that you named. Anyway,
the football ones, the paper football one.
Yeah. That's the one. Yeah, the triangle makes sense.
Yeah,
makes sense. I couldn't think about that one.
I could have just said triangle, huh? Nigga said paper football.
Paper football still work though. As you said, it's valid. So what influences like your type of music? I wanted to go back. My bad. I ain't kind of set no precedence or nothing, but I ain't kind of segue into it. But when we talk about food, so I just wanted to get back to some music. What kind of influences that? Like, how do you set yourself up?
I eat beats too, but no, just
talk to him. But, JG, what up, man?
Seriously though, I ain't gonna lie. I'm really big on Jay-Z's entire discography.
Ooh.
Kanye, he really my favorite rapper. Like, you know, up until like Life of Pablo.
Life of Pablo, you didn't like?
No, that was like the last project. I was like, Kanye's so cool.
I still ain't listen to Donda or Donda too.
I listen to everything, but I don't be impressed. I be, you know, I be upset for real, but
what is it about that upsets you?
Because I just feel like he was such a great artist, and he just be rapping just to rap.
He just be doing shit now.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like. I wish he was doing it on purpose. Like when he had purpose, like you can tell he had purpose. Like he was very intentional.
Yeah, you know? He kind of noticed like he can just do it if you want to, kind of thing. Yeah. That he know it. Like, that hurt.
I think I heard that he had like a lifetime deal, so that's what it kind of feel like.
That makes sense too.
Like he just making music just because he had a lifetime deal.
Makes sense.
How you get out of that? You die, right? That sounds shitty.
That sounds terrible. Damn.
I don't even want to sign no deal just for that. Like, who want a lifetime deal?
Yeah, no. I mean, I guess some things probably feel like. So I guess it's like having the choice to do it for a lifetime versus having to do it for a lifetime. Because you got people that literally will do shit, what he has to do. They would love to do that for a lifetime.
I mean, the thing about it, though, honestly, it's not even that he has to make music for a lifetime. It's more so that he has to have his music approved before it's released.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at one point, he was like dropping songs under an alias. Like, that was like a couple months back, and it was like good Kanye music. Like the shit that niggas be wanting to hear, you know?
Oh, wow.
But that's kind of sad. When you think about it that way too. Like,
I didn't even think about it like that. With me not doing music, I never really look at it from that angle. Have you ever had to deal with like that type of thing, being like
no, I never been management? I never been signed, and even my manager, when I did have one, I had creative freedom. Like he gave me more advice. Like, but he never was like, bro, you got to do this, or else. You know what I'm saying? I never felt that pressure, so we really had a great, situation.
Okay, that's dope. So now you completely do your thing, right?
Yeah. I in the process of the management thing, like I end up starting a family, and it's like, it's kind of hard to do a family thing while pursuing music seriously.
Yeah.
So I kind of fell back from music. Actually, nobody really knows that part though.
Okay.
And then, but out of nowhere, I was like, I don't really want to fall back. So I just jumped back into it. So, yeah.
I understand that. Because so comedy, I don't want to step back at all. But I think I got to for my life. And it sucks because right now is when it's taking off. Like, I should say, like the push I was getting is right here. Not to say I'm not still gonna get that. Like, obviously I'm still putting myself in our spaces of opportunity, but it's like you gotta live. Like,
no, seriously,
survive. Like, and I lost my last job that was kind of working for me. Like, it was perfect, but just burnt out.
Comedians though, like from my understanding, just outside looking at famous comedians, they don't really catch their real break until they in their like late 30s, 40s.
Yeah,
and that's when they getting real money to do what they love to do. So it's like, I get it.
Well, I mean, I feel like if you get caught like on, because it's a lot more hand jobs than people realize. Obviously, you gotta be, it's gotta be kind of perfect, because there is so many quality comedians that can do everything, but you got to know the business right.
Facts.
And if you could do the business part right, and you funny, like, because it's not just being funny. Like, you gotta have that business side of it.
Indeed.
And you gotta deliver even if you not funny. Like, it's like you gotta know how to play it. Like, because everybody not gonna laugh at your jokes.
Facts.
It's just what it is. It's subjective. If you're not to present it right and you got that right energy, and sometimes you can bring them down to you, but it's got to be like the conversation still got to take them somewhere. So if they just like, okay, oh, I like that one, especially Cleveland, like you got to literally like make it so relatable that they're like, oh my God.
That's exactly what I be going through.
Right. You got to make it so relatable. Until then when you kind of bring them into your world, like, well, obviously if you can set the tone, like with me, it's easy because I'm fat. So I'm saying what you want to say anyway. Now everybody loves me, so they don't want to. They be like mad that I say it.
Right.
No, you're awesome, bro. Like, I never said I wasn't awesome, nigga. I just said I'm fat. So it's like a double-edged sword because most people looking at it like, you don't have to do that. And other people are like, yeah, nigga, you right. So it works. And then I also now, because I guess to say the experience, like I know how to tie it in when I can tell that they don't know if they should be laughing at the fat jokes. That's when I say, like, you better laugh at these fat jokes. I've been bearing this weight all day,
man.
Right? And they like, oh, this nigga. They come back and they was like, all right, we're gonna laugh at your fat jokes. But it's funny, I've been literally trying to get away from them. But every time I'm like, all right, I'm done with fat jokes, I get a new one. Like, it's so hard.
That's your bread and butter?
Yeah,
fat
it's
joke.
So hard, bro. It's so hard not to.
That was a fat joke.
Right. It's your bread and butter, right? I fuck with that. And it's every day. It's literally every second something happens. Obviously some stuff, you know, you try not to be, you know. I try to lean away from it. I'll start out with it and then show people like, no, I really love this shit. Like,
Right.
Like I talk about it because it's funny, but like, what's better than me? Like nothing. Right. Healthy. That's the only thing. No, but when you can do both sides, when you can kind of like make sure you got the funny with the business, like you really thrive. Because I'll shout out to Elijah. Elijah Neville's like, he's young. I think at like 19, still at home, like, and hitting the road, like hitting comedy clubs. So I really think it's just really how you handle the business. And obviously, if you get seen by the right person, you hit, if you consistent. Like I just don't post enough. Honestly, like y'all see me in this, y'all see I be around, but I don't post enough. Like I'll post it. And like I think I do so much of this stuff, and then with the Black History Month, when I was doing that consistently, it drained me from social media. Like I'll be on there and I kind of look like I might scroll, but I don't really feel like scheduling that post and stuff like that, which I've been trying to get out of. I hate that I'm like this because I feel like I'm annoying if I send you a flyer. Like,
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Nah, for real, because it's like, especially when you always doing something, it's like, bro, like I told you I can't come on Thursdays. Why you keep asking me to come?
Like it's literally how it be. Like
for real.
And just like we got the show Wednesday, every Wednesday at Vices that we just started here. We moving our time up a little earlier. We was doing 9 o'clock, but I think we're gonna do 7 now on Wednesdays.
That read.
And it's open mic, it's comedy, music. You come do karaoke if you want. Like it's just literally a time slot, and then we're gonna do the gong game. So like some trivia type stuff. Like it's gonna be fun. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to it. I've been DJing it, so I ain't did no comedy. I did comedy one time up there. That's when they first opened, but I haven't done our mic. And I just did a couple jokes. I do them like I say something from the booth, you know, but I ain't did no set yet. I should go down there and do a set, but I just be like, man, y'all see me. I'm here. But you know, it's appreciative to have a stage. Like if I want to go down and work on something,
right? Like,
you know, I just want to try this joke, y'all. How y'all feel about this? This work? All right, bet. Work on it. So what does rehearsing look like for you? Like as far as like when you go to perform?
It depends on the show. Like if I know I'm about to do like an hour, I may temporarily get a gym membership and then go and run on the treadmill for like an hour or something.
I believe that though.
Like temporarily for sure. I don't even really like running.
Yeah.
When I got a purpose, you know, I can run.
Purpose is keeping that stamina.
No, seriously, like because performing a couple songs, like when you out of practice, like that's nigga a fucking full-time workout. Like
facts. When did you start performing?
I started writing at 11. I started performing at 12.
Damn. What was it? A talent show?
Talent show at school.
Hey,
no gang affiliation, but I crip walked off stage.
Now, this was original, or did you do somebody's song? Or?
So, there was this Alicia Keys song with this really long intro.
Which one? What song?
It was on her first album. I forget what the song is called.
Okay.
But like, it's a really long intro. You go through her first album, and you be like, damn, this shit still going. I made a whole song to her intro, to the intro of one of her songs, and as soon as she started singing, that's when I hit that crip walk off the stage, and yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. I'm gonna go on the album and listen to it and see how that went. You still have that?
I never recorded it. You know.
You got it written at all anywhere?
Nah. I can't find none of that stuff. I was shitty until I was 16, so
forgot everything about 16.
Yeah.
He remember what happened, but he ain't gonna tell you what happened.
I remember my first rap though.
You remember the first rap?
I remember the first rap. I said, "Get real. When I come on your street, get real. smelling feet.
This nigga turned into Freddy Cougar. Oh my goodness. So at 16, what was the shift?
My cousin didn't want to do no songs with me. My older cousin.
He said, "If you don't get better, nigga."
No, he never directly said it, but he had songs with my other cousin, and me and my other cousin was in the group at the time. Mm-hmm. So it's like, damn, you got songs with him, but you ain't got no songs with me. And I knew I wasn't that good, you know. Yeah. So I just had to get better.
For sure. That's hilarious. So when did he let you? He let you back on at 16?
Yeah, at 16 we had like 3-4 songs.
Ebony, what up, Ebony? Now, did y'all do a project or was it just a couple songs?
We did have a project. I think it's still on Dat Piff.
That's lit. That Piff is crazy.
It is.
So now, when did you make your own tape?
Like completely me?
Yeah. I
think around that same time, that was like when I made my first mixtape. Okay. Not even so I used to record on my grandma's computer.
Did you use the mic on the computer?
I used the mic on the computer and I put the speakers right next to the mic. So yeah, you can imagine what that sounded like.
Oh my god.
So I did like 2 mixtapes like that. And then we had a group mixtape.
That's.
But the first time in the studio, shout out to my homie Armand Rashad. He recorded my first solo mixtape back in like 2012, 2013. Okay. 2013. So I just came back from Miami. Yeah. So.
That's dope. Ooh, that's dope. And that's dedication, bro. Like to put the speaker next to the mic. I never even heard that.
Right.
It probably sounded terrible because of the echo. Maybe I'm assuming. Maybe it didn't.
It wasn't no echo.
The feedback. I mean.
It wasn't no feedback because
really?
we didn't have like the mic, going off where we can hear it.
Okay.
Yeah. We turned it off that way. But
So y'all was smart about it.
I do remember, like, because we took our CD to 107.9. And we just knew they was about to play that shit. They didn't know. They did not.
Nigga said they gonna play my shit, nigga.
Well, my other cousin, like we rode down there in his car, and he had sounds in his car, like some crazy sounds. Like he had a little Lexus truck back then, and he popped our shit in, and it was no bass. I'm like, we ain't know nothing about mixing and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is when people record, they record multi-track recording. That's right. Across platforms. But we only had one track for everything.
Everything.
That's
hilarious. Oh man. So what did it sound like driving it down? Like I know you say no bass, but did y'all still like
No, so you can hear the song pretty well outside of the lack of bass. Okay. But just
not
I like bass and I listen to music to this day. So it's like
a bass. Like the bass really set the tone. Like so even like if it start off smooth and then that bass drop and it be crazy.
Indeed.
It can change the trajectory of that song. Seriously. There's some songs that I wasn't even listening to, like, and they caught me like based off the I'm like, damn. It like drew me in, like, nigga, listen to this. Like,
tight. For real.
Like, oh, what is 48 on Wolf. Tyler the Creator. That shit. Like,
I ain't hip. I'm just happy to know because I fuck with Tyler, but I don't fuck with Tyler. If that make any sense?
I'm a big Tyler fan.
I say I don't fuck with him just because I'm not hip to all this shit. But everything that I have heard, that nigga raw.
That nigga's fire, bro.
That nigga raw as fuck for real.
So you did say Jay, Kanye, and who else? Did you said somebody else?
I don't think I did, but I will put Red Hot Chili Peppers up there.
Okay.
I put 2 Chainz up there.
2 Chainz.
Yeah. 2 Chainz actually, he really a big influence on mine for real. Like I don't listen to him as much as I used to, like when he was like popping, but like just being able to balance being turned and having bars, like I really value that.
Yeah, for sure. I think like I've never not liked 2 Chainz, but Pretty Girls Love Trap Music. As
Riverdale.
Definitely like. You know what? I need to re-listen to this because the pretty girls like it. Like no, but it was just dope.
It was a dope project.
My shit is Rolls Royce,
bitch.
Yeah. But it's more so the beginning. Believe in yourself. Who else gonna believe in you?
For real.
Who else gonna believe in you? That nigga said, "Health is wealth." That nigga was talking. It was perfect.
And see, 2 Chainz is like the oldest young nigga ever.
He is though.
For real, like, cause he got a very youthful spirit, but he definitely he wise. Like, you know, he was signed to GTP and all that shit. So you know,
I didn't even know he was Titty Boy. You know,
I didn't like Titty Boy.
He was just random. Like he was.
I remember hearing Duffel Bag Boy, and I liked Lil Wayne's part, but that was it.
Yeah, I wasn't like, I didn't even remember like Titty Boys. I didn't even know he was on there. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, you know, obviously we know afterwards,
right? But I get you.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, yes.
Completely random.
I go and get you. Money, letter, Duffel Bag Boy.
Did you see Rick Ross video at the end of All About the Benjamins? It's a whole different Rick Ross. It's a whole different Rick Ross. That was like Officer Ricky. That probably was really Officer Ricky.
Officer Ricky.
For sure, because that nigga, I don't think he had no beard or nothing. And if he did have a beard, it wasn't the Rick Ross beard that we know and love. Yeah. Like,
I was a fan of Carol City when he first dropped. That Get It For The Low was fire. That whole album, I'm not gonna lie, I like that a lot of the music off of that album. That was like when I feel like that was when I was like had my CD player like everywhere. Had like the book. I had to select the albums of the day, like because I wasn't taking like the big ass album.
Right.
You had to take one that's portable. And yeah, he got rotated in there, and I was I'm a fan of this. Till I got my iPod.
I think I had both though, because I only had a 2 gigabyte iPod. So it was like I still want to hear this other music.
See, I didn't carry both. I carried one.
Probably not every day, you know what I'm saying? But like I definitely this a CD day.
CD day is crazy. So yeah, all right. So those top 5 people you would pick. I'm saying, like Rick Ross wasn't there, but
no, for sure.
Yeah, I know Ricky wasn't there, but you did say the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Mm-hmm. So this is like on your influences type thing.
Yes.
And anybody else? That's it.
I mean, it's a bunch. You know, you got Andre 3000. You got Rakim, which I feel like without Rakim, you don't get a Lil Wayne, you don't get a Jay-Z, you don't get a Andre 3000. Like I feel he really in my top 5. Like people like, man, you just paying homage. I'm like, no, I'm stating the facts that you're supposed to listen to your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. And when you look at it, the lineage, nigga, a lot of these niggas come from Rakim.
You can see where it come from type shit. Rakim, like in New York though. Like,
yeah, but Run DMC is also New York. And not saying a lot of niggas don't listen to Run DMC, but it's more so. Niggas don't listen to Run. They you know what I'm saying?
They know
they like their music, but as far as like really rapping and having a nice flow and wordplay, them niggas listen to Rakim.
Like they ain't like Run DMC ain't like turning down at all. Like it's all straight up like party. I want y'all to get up, rock with us. Like
they said we do it this way and it's all we know.
Like you can basically do a line dance today.
You really could. You really could. To me, you better watch out. Like Run DMC about to
drop. Especially the Christmas song.
Nah, for real.
Turn it out now. This is like it's so good. That shit is funny. All right. So I'm a big Jay-Z fan, so I always ask favorite Jay-Z album.
Depends on the week.
That's a fact. And I got different like favorite albums for different reasons.
I think my favorite Jay-Z album is the Blueprint, and that's mainly because in real time I didn't hear the Blueprint, but I heard every song from the Blueprint. Okay. And then when I realized that was the Blueprint, it's like, oh,
I liked every song on this album, and and I ain't even listened to this album.
Yes.
This nigga said, "Is this a greatest hits?"
Like seriously, I didn't realize they was all from one album. Like, oh shit,
that's hilarious.
I love all his shit though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think that's definitely a good album. Like I don't think that's a odd choice per se. So the Black Album was the album for me that like really showed me, like, it made me appreciate rap. The Black Album.
That was my first favorite Jay-Z album until I realized everything about the Blueprint.
For sure. Volume 3 was the first Jay-Z album I ever owned. So I have that holds a crazy place in my heart. Like, I
like me and my one homie, we just was having a conversation about the classic Jay-Z albums, and I was like, I like Volume 3.
Volume 3.
I can't say that I necessarily feel like it's a classic though.
I feel like you got to go back and listen to it. Like, there's so much. I'm not saying you haven't heard it recently,
sure.
But it's like, it's so much. It's almost like
what's the song on there though?
So Ghetto.
So Ghetto.
It's my shit.
Maybe I do got to go back and listen to it because I'm like, I don't even hear So Ghetto. Like when I like I don't even hear it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that one beat.
Yeah,
they be playing that like radio mix shows every now and then.
Maybe they do.
Like back in the day, I guess. I don't really do that.
But Kingdom Come, I feel like it's so underrated. It's so amazing.
That's crazy because like that was one of the ones I'm like, another one that's for Jay-Z is not one of his iconic. It's a dope album. He got some shit on there. So I was definitely bumping that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I feel like the album probably got the comments it got because nigga, you said you retired. Like,
yeah.
Nigga, you said you was done. And it had to like grow on me for sure. But it grew on me kind of rather quick, like, cause he's spitting for real. Like,
you know what killed the album for me for real? It wasn't even because he retired, because I was happy he came back.
Yeah.
It was hearing his Show Me What You Got.
Show me what you got.
And Lil Wayne's Show Me What You Got. Because Lil Wayne with Dummy.
But that's not even fair because Lil Wayne made songs his. Like
Jay should have did better.
Oh, Let's Do It. Like, I didn't know that was Flocka's song until
that's crazy. I was the last one of my niggas to fuck with Flocka, but I was definitely on the Flocka wave.
I did not know it, bro. I'm listening. I'm like, as soon as I heard wherever I heard it, when I heard Flocka's version, I'm like, oh, he redid Lil Wayne song, like legitly, like
that Mike Jones song he did, "The Sky Is the Limit."
Yeah,
that's the song
I
don't know what Mike Jones song that is.
Wait.
I know of it as the Lil Wayne song. I couldn't tell you what Mike Jones said on that joint. And I know I've heard it.
I know
I've heard it several times.
I was thinking about Go Crazy. I'm like, wait, I thought that was Jeezy's song.
I just know Mike Jones said Mike Jones.
Who?
That's all I know. But I couldn't tell you what else he said.
Turn your neck and your dang missing. But yeah, the Wayne has definitely changed some songs.
And I ain't gonna lie, he one of my influences too. I was a Wayne hater for the longest. Why? Until I heard The Mob, I didn't think Lil Wayne was that great. The Mob on Carter 2.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
Nigga ate. I want to say it was the intro on Carter 2.
Yeah.
He ate that shit.
The Carter 2 was definitely the album that I felt like it was like that was like the crossover. Like he was good. We like him. Okay. And then the Carter 2 dropped, like, all right, this nigga's disgusting. Like
on some Kobe shit though, for real.
Yeah, because the Carter 1, like, you know, obviously he got so much shit off of that. Like, it was amazing. But then the Carter 2 dropped and like it changed everything. It was like he really was the best rapper alive at that time.
Shout out to Matlock for having a beat placement on that joint too.
That's dope. That is dope. Before we get too far, we do got another song. We got a couple more songs. I got them all now. So we named the show today. Hopefully, let me play it. Great. We named the show after this song that I heard and actually seen you perform several times. Most recently, for me to see it, was at the Battleground. And they talked about it on the Battleground podcast after the Battleground. Definitely, I would definitely say if y'all can check it out, it's on YouTube. I'll see if I can put the link up on here as well. But it gives a different aspect from everybody, because there are different people a part of Battleground, so you can kind of see where their mind was when things happen. But this song you performed, it was amazing. And it has a great message.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely. You want to go ahead and say what
I'm cooler than refrigerators.
You gonna start over?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so this is my favorite song that I've ever recorded at this point in time. It's called Yes You Can. It's on the Live from the Sea project. It is actually produced by me as well.
Hey.
I'm cooler than refrigerators, trying to cop me a compressor. My system sealed, so I want the most and not the lesser. Feel the pressure, but I won't let it press me. Hit Miami with the jet ski, we poppin' Pepsi. Like Miss Frizzle, I get messy, that's the learning curve. Contractual agreements, I had to learn the words. Like it's karaoke night, my granny had a friend that couldn't read or write. From the South, and that always stuck with me. Got this education, can't let it go to waste. Can't blow the lead, dog, I ain't Golden State. Chevy Cavalier, we was all in. 2 doors, 6 deep. The paper used to come loose leaf. Now we get it by the bundle. Feeling like Ali up in the jungle. I took a beat and now he eating. Got one hell of an appetite. Mick Foley with the sacrifice. Glutton for punishment. If good times follow it, but that ain't always the case though. If I had it my way, it would be margaritas and queso each and every day. Oh, cheesehead, but I'm not a Packers fan. Like a Yingling dog, I'm black and tan. American, African, yes you can. Yes you can. Yes you can. Yes you can. American, African, yes you can. 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 And we just wanna ball. I hope the refs make the right call. I know my skin reminiscent to when night falls, but I break walls and ceilings for the right cause. A house is not a home when the love missing. America landed a free, that's a pretty picture. I question what side of the frame to see what really is it. They bring it to the light like Billy Ribbon. They want to keep me high, so I think I'm tripping. Fact and fiction, gotta go and spot the difference. Just take a little practice like long division. But you grown, you make your own decisions. You don't need my approval, take your own permission. I can tell you how to play your hand, cause I'm still playing mine. I might look you in your eye, tell you everything is fine, knowing that's a lie. Look, American pie or American lie. It seems the American dream is for us all to be fiends and keep spending them dollar bills. When I worked for minimum wage, I used to wonder how them commas feel. Ain't nothing like leaving the mall with everything you wanted. When I wasn't fresh, the schoolhouse seemed haunted. See, I was in that Bugle Boy, they was in Ralph Lauren. And no, I wasn't in the house starving. If mama didn't cook, we always had the top ramen. Hood classic like Baby Boy, 90s Baby Boy. Might pull up in the Megazord. Time's changing, so I'm more for time. Still sticking to the script like Porcupine. American, African, yes you can. 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 American, African, yes you can. 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 you can pay yourself or you can play yourself. But this is real life, it's not a movie, don't play yourself. Can you be yourself when it's more than me, myself? When the mirror's out the reach, tell me, can you see yourself? This is just a note to self, for my future self. It ain't about who can tell, it's about checking self. Still one life to live, it ain't no second self. I mean, potential cool, but what about your kinetic self? Objects in motion, stay in motion. Objects in motion, stay in motion. Objects in motion, stay in motion.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Hey. So, that was Yes You Can by the homie, Artizar. I seen this nigga kick a nigga out to this song. I must say, nigga, I wasn't to that blinded. I was not aware of any of that. Like, I'm like, wait, what is this? Why the fuck are we doing this? Why is this even like this? Like, we supposed to be doing music. Like,
no, what it was, niggas knew he was about to lose. That's all that was.
I mean, but why put on that show? Like, that was dumb.
You talk about them?
Yeah.
They came here with the police too, though. You seen how quick the police came?
Yeah.
I've been performing at the Grog Shop since I was 16 years old. I've seen niggas fighting there. I've seen girls get hauled out because they was too drunk and they was underage drinking, all kind of shit. I ain't never seen the police come that quick.
Yeah. Shout out to my nigga Wallace for pushing that nigga out on the cane.
For sure.
I'm like, Wallace, you pushed him out on the cane? So he was like, them soft ass niggas. I was like, well, fuck it. We just gonna sit at the bar. I was like, wait, sorry, because I wanted to see the show.
Nigga, I had some shit I wanted to record. I wanted to perform the little diss track.
You had a diss track?
Yes, man. We got diss tracks about each other.
That is funny.
I don't think his diss track is better than mine, and I'm not even saying that because it's me. I just feel like, I wanted to see the people, respond to it because
sure.
You saw that he put up all them flyers and shit.
Yeah, he had flyers everywhere, like little.
And it was funny, but it was like, that's all you got.
I came in. I'm like, I'm ready to do a job, nigga. I wasn't even thinking about, and I feel like I had so much fun that night, for real. Even when I was like, y'all niggas gonna stand back there, fuck it, I'm gonna talk to the crack, nigga. Like, that shit was fun, and then everybody came in and engaged, especially when the battle was about to happen. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know it was this many niggas in here. Like,
the Grog is like that though. Like, it's a big small spot.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
It's perfect.
It is. Like, I'd have been in there when the capacity is like 300. So like I'd have been in there when it was 300 motherfuckers in there too though. So it's like, when it's only like 75 to 100, it don't look like it.
Yeah, but then when they come up, niggas be like, God damn, like, where the fuck did y'all come from?
They're like water.
Shout out to Sample Guy.
Oh yeah, definitely shout out to Sample Guy.
How'd y'all link up?
He was an engineer and producer at 4 Point Play Studio.
Shout out to 4 Point Play. I don't know what they is, but should I not be shouting them out?
I do fuck with the homie Mac. Mac is my nigga. I'm not about to sit up here and lie. That's definitely my nigga, but I know him and Sample, they don't really it's not my business to talk about it. It's one
for sure. That's fair enough. So I mean, when he was doing that, he told you he was DJing too. Like, what did that?
It kind of just snowballed. Like, that's where I met him at though, for sure. Snowballed into he started DJing, and he was like, man, you know what? I can't wait to play the Grog one day, man. That's like a dream of mine.
Okay.
So now he's like getting booked at the Grog all the time. Like, this is like years is passing by. I don't remember what year it actually was that I met him, It had to be like 2014, 2015, 2013. I don't remember what year it was.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, we met during that time. But like 2016, that's when he was talking about I want to DJ at the Grog, you know. 2017, I think we went to Atlanta together. And we did a showcase with BK Watts. And it was Cleveland versus Atlanta. Cleveland won.
Hey.
Yeah. We had a nice squad too. Frank wasn't there. Pat was there. Pat and Filth was there from ONS.
Okay. I haven't met them. So it was crazy. I met Frank at what's that? Scorchers.
Okay.
Random ass night. And I think this is when I first started comedy. You know, we just chopping it, you know, it was organic as fuck. And then the first time I ever seen him perform was actually at Dakota.
With me?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was just like, oh shit. Like
that nigga fire, bro.
No, that nigga is fire,
and
bro.
I always knew he could rap because, you know, after, you know what I'm saying, we left Atlanta, like I clicked up with ONS and, you know what I'm saying, I heard a few of their songs for sure, you know, over the years. But like being in the studio with him, I'm like, oh, this nigga really rap. Like this nigga really fire. Like this nigga, I don't know. It's different when you just can see somebody put it together, you know, as opposed to like just hearing a song.
That whole show was dope for me because even seeing Swank, I became a fan instantly.
That was Sample Guy's idea, honestly.
Really?
Because he was like, bro, you should put Swank on there. I'm like, you sure? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, Swank is fire. Like I had him on the show. He's dope, man. I really like his sound. Like he's sick. Yeah.
His squad fire too, though.
See, I ain't even heard of squad. See, I ain't even like. See, that's the thing. Like, I'm still like at the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, Cleveland deep when it comes to talent. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Facts. And just like I said, with me hearing just like some of the comedian, and then seeing the poetry, seeing the other arts that we do here, like we do have the Cleveland School of Arts here. Like,
yeah.
So now that I've done the plays, I've seen like other people in they shit. I'm like, damn, like y'all really like amazing for real.
Yeah.
It's so much talent here. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Cleveland really is a mecca without being a mecca.
Facts.
Like we were a mecca at one point, I feel like, and I feel like we still get our respect a little bit, but people say you can't make it here.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
I don't. The why. That's what I've been trying to figure out. I've been scratching my head with it.
Yeah.
And
it was crazy is I feel like we are more together now than we have ever been.
Yeah.
So I feel like we should have somebody that can push us, like not somebody, but I feel like we have a collective of people that will be able to catapult us to the top.
We just gotta keep spending money with each other and utilizing each other's services and you know, that kind of thing, because that's ultimately what keeps us back, like not being able to generate money. You know what I'm saying? That's we're all in business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So figuring out how to generate money with one another.
Yeah. Well, I feel like because Cleveland is like lower or like far as like poverty rate, as far like not poverty, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah, I guess that's the right one. Everybody try to hold on to their money so much, whereas everywhere else they just throw that shit. So they throw it at even whatever that they think is like, it's like stocks. I'm taking a chance.
I mean,
not saying that Cleveland don't do that at all. I'm not saying that.
You talk about like as far as investing or like on a consumer level?
Consumer level.
I feel like, and I really, what really solidified this was just this latest project I've done. Like us, not even music wise, but like merch wise. Niggas got to learn how to build value to where people feel like they need to be spending money with you.
For sure. Because
years ago, like I was selling my t-shirts for $10. Granted, I wasn't putting that much money into it, you know, but you know, niggas bought shirts from me. But it's like Battleground in particular, like that I really kind of changed my perspective and got me back on selling merch for real. Because I came in there with a bunch of t-shirts. I got kicked out first round. Boom. I was go home because I was lightweight salty, but I was like, I got all these t-shirts. I might as well just see what happened. So I sat there and my t-shirts came with stickers and the coloring book. Right?
Yeah. I remember I got mine.
I sat up there and I just asked people all night, what size you need. And then I show them, oh, it's a coloring book. And it got stickers. They didn't care how much I said.
Yeah.
You know, at that point.
Because it was more than just the shirt.
Exactly.
It was something like tangible. And a lot of people got kids. Oh, coloring book, that's perfect. I can give it to my even then, like some people are still children, like they kids still come
it's
out.
therapeutic the color though. I ain't gonna
absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Like,
but even just saying that's building value to what I you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Like, I was agreeing with you.
And I was just more so just pointing out the fact, like, cause
double down.
Yeah, like seriously. Cause I just got an email from like the Arts Assembly. I think that's what they call it, Arts Assembly.
Mm-hmm.
And like one of the things they were saying is like, learn how you have to, in order to sell something, you have to build value. Then I sold cell phones. I didn't sold warranties, policies and shit.
Yeah,
so like
for sure.
I understand selling, but it's like I found some of my notes too. And this is all, it's no coincidence I'm finding all this information again while, everything is just transpiring how it's transpiring.
Makes sense. Give it up for Artazar. I wish I'd have worn my shirt, but I came straight from work and you seen how that traffic was.
Yeah.
It's funny because the shirt with the $100 on it, the money shirt, that's like my favorite like shirt right now. One, it's two reasons. Motherfucker, go over my stomach. That's just have no.
I made sure I got your size, man.
You did. I appreciate you. My man's went to the store that I get my clothes from personally. Got the shirts and pressed them on for me, or however he do it. I don't know how he do it, but it was dope. It was sick. I got these Adidas that's the same color green.
That's fire.
And it go perfect with my battleground shirt. I mean battleground jacket. Like
that's fire.
Yeah, bro. It's my favorite outfit right now. Ryan, what up, man? What up, Ryan? Shout out to Ryan Rogers. So with everything with merch, how did like some of the design ideas come from? Like how'd you get your name and everything?
Artazar, I started off as a bar. That wasn't supposed to be a bar just now, but because I used to go by Armand, so R-MON. My real name is Armand, not spelled that way though. But right. So I'll say it's Artazar, symbolically Simba. I'm like, oh, I like that. And I just kind of ran with that. That was 2009. And yeah, I ran with that. So obviously I had a couple different logos, I used to be a Christian rapper, so my logo used to have like crosses on it. But at some point I decided I don't want to do Christian rap no more.
That makes sense. Yes, you can. It's not a Christian song, but
it's that same type of energy though, man.
For sure.
To God be the glory for everything I do though, to be honest.
Shout out to that. It's funny because C's is like very much that.
I used to go to church with him.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah. But he had, I said Battleground 4. I think he had like said a prayer or something, and somebody, they voted for C's, and they was like, well, what do you think sets C's apart? And I was like, Jesus. It is nice outside, but it's hot. Man. My titties is sweating. I don't like it. No. So the design, like,
so as far as like a lot of the live from the sea stuff, and even like the little guy, the little man with the glasses and yellow jacket,
yeah,
that was all designed by my one homie, GM. I forget what his Instagram is. I ain't gonna lie. I really met him on Fiverr.
Okay,
but he out of Texas. He a young dude too, out of Texas, and he made the new artwork I got that y'all ain't seen yet. But
I need you to link with him because there's I have an idea, and I feel like that style will work exactly for how I want it to do.
For sure.
Yeah,
I'll definitely show you.
Because it's a water based, I could say.
Okay.
Which if he could you could draw me in somewhere and you'll see somewhere I do like an intro on the album or something like
real talk.
I'm for real.
Live from the C2. Like it's in the very early stages of being, coming out. I got a couple more projects I want to do before I drop that, but I definitely want to do that. And we gonna make content and everything, bro.
I'm with that.
I'm
with that. But yeah, it's and it's very simple. I just want me like on top of like a wave, like doing like this.
Okay. Like surfboarding?
But like without the board, I'm the flotation device. Like
you're the flotation device.
I'm the flotation device. No buoy, no nothing. Like
so you like on your belly is like
no, I'm on my back.
Oh, stand on your back. Okay.
On my
okay.
back. Like relaxing. Like I'm
I first thought you were standing on that motherfucker. I'm like, this nigga standing on business for sure.
Right. That's hilarious. But no, like laying down.
I am the wave. Like,
that's actually what it
respect.
That's what it's kind of. It's like you can ride the wave, or you could be the wave.
That's fire.
Yeah. So, it kind of like and it's funny because it kind of relate to a lot for me. Like, I used to always be concerned about the type of interaction I want with people. Don't get me wrong, I still care that it's a decent reaction,
right?
But usually that come with when you think about it. Sometimes you be like, all right, I'm gonna let them set the tone. Whereas like I can set the tone, and this is the wave that's riding. So you got to be the wave essentially. Like the energy, like the type of energy that you want to bring, that you want there, you bring it,
right?
And nobody can deter you from that. Like, even when like hosting, like when I look at when I'm hosting versus when I'm just out and about, I'm not gonna say I'm a different person, but the energy is amplified so crazy.
No, I get you.
Like, because if I come just regular, like, all right, guys, like, it's gonna be boring, and nobody's gonna listen to you. Like,
you do gotta put some,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
You got a little John. You got a little John that shit. Like huh? What? Like you gotta be crunk and be like, where it's to the point of like, damn, like why are you so amped? Like
for real. That's one thing I really respect about Ryan Wolf too, though. Like,
yeah, shout out to Wolfie.
Like he always like when he be hosting something or he DJing, he be turned. Like he do be turned. Good vibes, good energy. Same thing for MV Jazzo.
Don't let them babies breathe. What is that, Ryan? I don't know what that was from. What were we talking about? I was baking, putting that in engine in bacon, putting that engine in because it's hot. Shout out to the CEO. He said no shirt. Absolutely. I didn't take my shirt off at your show, did I? I didn't. See, I told you I don't take my shirt off everywhere I go. I actually be trying not to take my shirt off.
I must say I don't think I've ever seen you with your shirt off.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great. But yeah, when I do comedy, like when I'm I started like when I first did my first competition. I was like, man, I'm popping top. My homie was like, no, you ain't. I was like, all right, watch. Like, and not that I thought popping top was just gonna be like, you gonna laugh at this. It was more so it went with the joke. And like this was like peak weight loss too. So I'm like feeling real good. Like and I mean I still look the same. Like obviously I'm a little rounder right now, but it's the same. That motherfucker be just stomaching. And the joke was the way I led into it, I was like, my mama, shout out to my moms. That's my whole twin. She gave me her face and the titties too. So after I said that, I was like, you don't believe me? They go crazy. Like the whole like, what? This nigga really just took his shirt off? Because it's absurd to see people my size do that, which I don't know why. It's like, and some people say like, I performed with Michael Collier. You familiar with Michael Collier? You'll probably know him if I showed you him.
Probably so. I know a lot of.
He was a house party. He was a speedboat. He was
who was he in a house party?
I think it was Showboat. My bad, not speedboat. Showboat. I said speedboat. But he's amazing. He's a legend. Once I show you him, you at least them titties are clean. Shout out to my mama. She said at least those titties are clean. They are clean titties, mama. You showed me how to clean my titties perfectly. Let them babies breathe. I still don't know what you saying, Ryan. Let them babies breath. I don't know. I really don't. Maybe I'm slow. I don't know. Do you know what those are? The baby breaths, your titties. Oh, let the babies breathe. Oh, my titties. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, they are babies, I guess. No, actually, they full adults. I don't know. What, I don't know what you talking about. They got a whole family. Like it's not just one titty. It's two on each side. They got families.
Listen.
But yeah, it's a comfort. I don't know. Is there anything like on stage that make you uncomfortable? I've never been like uncomfortable like doing that. Is there anything that you would think would be uncomfortable?
I don't know. I feel like I've been performing for so long that I kind of just found my rhythm. Like I don't know.
For sure. I like how you use like actual show tracks too. Like
sometimes, really. So Sample Guy, he got like a thing on his mixer where he can make a show track in real time.
That nigga's amazing. Shout out to Sample Guy.
Oh, seriously,
he is really great DJ.
Like so, if, our Battleground, I didn't get a chance to use the show tracks that I had. But most times I don't use show tracks. So I feel like you don't necessarily need them. That's just my personal opinion. I seen people rock out with all their vocals in there. It's really about your energy. That's how I really feel. But I do understand why people feel that it's more professional. I mean, it's like wearing a tie to an interview, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, for sure. Because now you don't have nothing to like think like you lose track. Your lines ain't there. Yeah, it's like acting.
I mean, but if you wrote the song,
some people forget their songs.
And I'm not gonna say I've never stumbled over no lines.
Yeah,
mainly when I'm drunk. Like that's I'm drunk. I'll be
that's funny.
But it ain't necessarily as a safety net. It's just more so. I don't feel like I need it.
That's fair. I mean, I guess because like even like some people as great as Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne don't remember what he
don't.
Like nigga, I said that. Like
seriously, that line ain't mine. I probably said that.
Right.
I don't remember what project that is.
Right. But so it could be like that, in situations. So now that you don't have that reminder, or like even the teleprompter, if you want to go that far.
If I perform a song though, it's a song that I know.
For sure.
I don't perform no new songs. Niggas always hop in the booth with me like, let's perform this tomorrow. Like, no, bro.
We gotta
I'm
practice
not performing this tomorrow. I don't feel comfortable performing this.
For sure. Now, everything that you sent me, you perform?
Yes.
Dope. So I want to go into the next song. So this one is. We can close out with the name I don't know, or we can close out with the other one.
I'd rather close out with the other one.
Okay. So I don't know. I cannot pronounce this name because it's so it's not even that tough. I'm just illiterate.
So this name comes from
not illiterate.
It comes from the Breath of the Wild Zelda game.
Okay.
One of the characters on there, her name was Mifa. Once you beat her level, save her family, you get Mifa's grace, which is essentially...
so it's apostrophe S. Okay. See, I'm trying to read it with the S on the end.
Gotcha.
That makes sense. Now I can follow that. Gotcha. Mifa is fine. I don't know why I couldn't disassociate the S. I'm like, this is not silent, nigga.
Yeah, I ain't got that apostrophe on there, huh?
No, yeah. This is not silent.
My grammar sucks.
How long from concept does it take for you to actually perform it? That's a good question before we go into the song.
It depends on how much I like the song.
Okay, that makes sense.
Like if how long I worked on the song. If I worked on I got a song called James Bond that's coming out soon. I worked on that shit since 2018. So
you using the beat from Go Now?
Nope.
Okay.
It's just when you hear it, you will understand why.
For sure. Well, we're gonna go into this one.
This is Mifa's Grace, also off Live from the Sea, produced by me, Adazar.
Got so much love for your vibes like the ocean. Call the girl smoking when she play with my emotions. Real good girl, but she different off the potion. 3 a.m. causing all that everywhere, yeah, I got the message. I feel like Grandmaster Flash when I'm off the beverage. I'm always on go, yeah, you told me that I'm selfish, but it's all good when we eating all the shellfish. I PW, things I do to show you I'm in love with you. I don't need no hook, don't need no substitutes. And if a bag of chick don't accident, I cut it loose. These women crafty, but I'm still on plan A, don't need no plan B. Yeah, I choose us, I choose us, I choose family. Only in these streets so I can get back to my salary. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I don't want nobody else but you. And I don't want nobody else but you. And I don't want nobody else but you. Yeah, you. And I don't want nobody else but you. And I don't want nobody else but you. And I don't want nobody else but you.
Artists are Leaf's Grace. I got it right too. I said that confidently. I like that song. I don't want nobody else but you. That's how I'm coming to the intro of the album.
Hey, no, that might be the thing.
Yeah.
So I want to do a part 2 for that because I feel like it is a short song. A lot of people's mad that it's a short song.
Yeah, that song is amazing.
I appreciate that.
That was definitely amazing. What up, Justin? Hold a check. His last name is Hold a check, so he got a hold a check. Or it's hold a check. You know, however you want to.
I want to say, like, is he a banker or
no?
He putting them 10-day holds on?
All right.
I finally got some money. Put a 10-day hold on them.
All right. They had to hold a check. Well, look,
Man,
I get a new job. They had to hold a check. Ain't that a bitch?
not 3 weeks.
Right. So, you know, that was, you know, obviously, I have, by the way, Zelda's amazing. What's the platformer just in general? Like, it's an amazing series, saga, however you want to say it. And the concept behind it is like every link is different.
Yes.
Like every link is different. And it's dope. I meant to ask you, what was your favorite turtles? Your favorite turtle?
So as a kid, it was Raphael.
Mm-hmm.
I used to just feel like I was Raphael.
He was angry and shit.
And you know, I wasn't really though. But I used to feel like I was Wolverine too. But in hindsight, I don't really know why. Because I'm definitely more Scott. I'm definitely more Donatello. I'm not Donatello, Leonardo. I'm somewhere between Leonardo and Donatello because I'm a techie, but I'm also like a leader too. So it's like,
yeah. I think Donnie had I think they've all led except Mikey. No, Mikey
depending on what series you watching, he's even led.
Yeah. But Mikey has also like went and he done some Raphael shit. Like he's to my knowledge, he was like, I think for a brief period, because I was watching something on YouTube, he was the strongest turtle. Mikey, like it was something crazy too. Like, you know how when I think when everybody went down, Raph had to go save everybody where he went. I think he was running, wasn't he? Last running, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't remember.
I had to go back and figure it out, but it was something similar to that. Mikey had to save everybody.
So I was watching the little 3D animated series that was on Nickelodeon, and there was one episode where everybody else was like possessed, and Mikey had to go and unpossess everybody. But they got so many turtles, man.
Yeah, there's so many. I don't know what's canon.
They do be having like some consistencies amongst the different ones.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
They'll have the same villains. You know, it's like 7 different Aprils.
Yeah,
they got facts. 2 black ones.
They got 2 black Aprils.
2 black Aprils, dog.
Dude, they got a black Axel, or what's his name? What's his name? Not Axel, but
Alex. Casey.
Casey
Jones.
Yeah.
I think they do got a black Casey Jones. I don't know who named Axel on there. I think it is somebody named Axel. But the 80s always had somebody named Maxwell, right?
No, facts. That was an 80 name for sure.
Like, what? Why is that cool?
What was up? I was going back to Zelda. because you named this Macy. Sorry,
Macy's.
Mifa. Right, Mifa's Grace.
Uh-huh.
Is there other songs that are named after other things from video games?
I thought I could think of offhand at least. I fell in love with that Breath of the Wild and Mifa's Grace. Like, so what it is in the game, like once you lose all your hearts,
Nigga Angelo. I'm sorry.
Nigga Angelo.
My pap is a secret turtle. He is Nigga Angelo. Nigga, no, it's Nigatello. My bad.
Nigatello.
Nigatello. That's hilarious.
Yeah, but as far as other songs with video game names, no, I can't think.
Yeah, because we like you said, we had a brief conversation, which it was supposed to be quick, and then we just went on a tangent. It was great. It was like a great conversation. I was like, damn, I ain't really had the chance to like chop it with you until that day. So, video games, we kind of we do that a lot. I know for me anyway. Recently, I've only played 2K though, because that's the only thing I kind of got time to invest in. And I play 2K like I need it.
You know what? I haven't played 2K in a while because that's how I get. Especially if I'm shitty, I got to keep playing until I get good again. Because it's all about timing. Niggas know how to play 2K, but the timing is always different on every single one. So.
And when I'm sucking, I'm terrible. Like I'll be like, man, I gotta get better, man. I can't go out like this. Like your last memory ain't about to be I'm bad.
Like, for real. My one cousin, he was shitty for the longest, and he been beating me. Well, we ain't played in years at this point, but he like, bro, like now he talking shit. I'm like, nigga.
Yeah, that's how it be. My one homie, when I first met, we was talking crap with 2K, and I'm like, bro, I'm gonna destroy you. And for a minute, he couldn't touch me, and this nigga just turned up, and I couldn't touch him. Like, and then we had like a little. It was like I was winning, I was blowing him out. Then he like started. Then we started going back and forth, and then at some point, he just turned the corner. Like I was just like, I can't. No, you got it, bro. Like you got it. I'll play. I'll try, but you got it. Nothing I can do. Okay, I said down low to the end. You got any shows coming up?
So this Sunday I'm gonna be at the Ohio Music Fest out in Kent at the Outpost, and then on the 1st I'm supposed to be at the Heard It Here First Festival.
Hey, you gonna play something that they ain't heard, nobody heard?
I mean, people starting to hear it now because we performing it,
yeah.
And it was on Instagram the other day, so yeah. Well, outside of that, like it's 2 singles I'm about to drop. One is just by myself, then the other one is with Envy Jazzo, and they both crazy. So
shout out to Jazzo. I just seen her Wednesday down at the Big Bang. This is for Boogie Shaw's birthday.
Okay.
Shay, I say Shay.
And Boogie Shay was busy. She had like 5-6 things going on.
She's amazing. Like
she fire.
I had told her, I was like, man, you rap so angry. Like,
she do.
You rap like such a gangster, but I bet you still submissive. Like you probably still be showing some tender love and care for real. But, but if you listening to this, like ain't no love. Like
ain't no love in them bars.
Ain't no love. There's no love. She amazing. I'm gonna have her on the show soon. And definitely I can't wait to talk to her about that because she, like I said, I just like her vibe, like her sound when she come to music. Same thing with Jazzo. Like Jazzo's so crazy, man. When I seen her perform for the first time at the Battleground, because that was the first time I said I'm so new to all this stuff.
Right.
I'm still meeting people that's like legends in the city. And seeing that, like I was just like, this is crazy. And then she came, every time I seen her, she come up with a new song. Like, it was never anything the same. And when she putting videos out left and right, doing acting, like she doing so much.
No, she busy, and her energy is so crazy.
So crazy. And she is the same everywhere I see her. Like Facts. She's never like switched up. Like I done seen her slightly tamed, and that was probably because it was the end of the night. And she was just like, I mean, but she was
about to fuck it up.
Right. But she was still Jazzo. Like, you know,
Seriously,
she
though.
was still Jazzo, and that's you know, I appreciate that about her for real. Who are some people that you like working with in the city?
Believe it or not, I don't really work with too many people.
That's fair.
For a couple of different reasons. For a couple years, I wasn't cussing on music, so it was really just hard to, you know, find somebody who was gonna match that energy. Nobody was on that. Since I started back cussing on music, I really did like working with Frank. Like that was, you know, I really did like working with Jazzo.
Shout out to both of them.
I don't have like, well, I do got one song with them, but like producer wise, I really like working with Ya. He made most of my joints that's, you know, been in movies and you know what I'm saying, like on the radio, like the shit that, you know, people usually hear from me. Like he produced a lot of that. I mean, if I had to be all 100 though, the people who I really like making music with is the people who was a part of the Purple Hearted Hipsters, man. Them hipsters. That's my cousin. That's Polo No Logo. That's Marcy Facts. Reggie Do That. I haven't made no music with none of them except for Polo. I made every now and then me and Polo we make some music, but I ain't made music with them in like 10 years. So.
No, I definitely understand that. Like, yo, that it's like going back to the street, like
seriously,
where everybody at, where you grew up at, like y'all kicking it, just reminiscing. Ooh.
And 90% of them people was on that street, so it's like it is what it is.
It's perfect.
It was that for sure, to say the least.
That's definitely perfect. We do got a couple more minutes, man. Anything you want to shout out? Appreciate you for coming, man. I appreciate you going through the traffic.
Traffic was crazy.
I was late because of it. Like, I thought I was like, I had looked at the map. I'm like, it say 36 minutes, heavy traffic. I'm like, maybe it'll loosen up by the time I get. Nah.
They said we predict heavy traffic. Right? Like, this was factored in based off of our algorithm.
Right. It was crazy. And from what it looked like, it was busy on my side because they was looking at the accident on the other side.
Seriously, they'd be like that.
Like, why are y'all
like, bro? Can we go home?
Right. It was definitely a big wreck because for it to be so many cop cars out there, for it to be, you know, I've seen a couple different tow trucks. It had to be something crazy. So I mean, I get it, but at the same time, like, drive, motherfucker. Like, seriously. Like, why are y'all watching some shit on the other side? Because as soon as you get past that part, like, y'all stupid. It's already like a sucky margin right there. Like, y'all just drive.
Man, where I got on, it was a car that was like with its hazards on in the turning lane, but luckily it was like far back enough where it wasn't really impeding the lane. But it was still like, bro, like, you just left your car right there. I mean, I get it. You know, it's if your car fucked up, I mean, you gotta go. You gotta can't just sit there and wait for it to get fixed.
Right. My bad. Anything you wanted to shout out?
Shit. Shout out to Soul Deli on Emory and Green.
Hey.
Shit. Shout out to the New Bagel in Cleveland Heights.
Hey, I want a good bagel too. My mom said all the best to you and your music.
Well, thank you.
We can go out to this last song as well.
This last song is new. It ain't even out yet.
Oh, so you heard it here first. Fuck that festival. You heard it here first. So this is Label Us.
Yep.
I like the name already. Cause I don't want to be labeled. I mean, you can label me as your favorite fat boy. That's good enough. But what I am, what I do, I'm entertainment.
Indeed.
So if you're gonna label me something.
Indeed.
My bad.
Shout to this beat by Ya for, you know, like I hit him with the idea because it is a sample on this joint. I hit him with the idea and he executed flawlessly. Like no hits on Mortal Kombat.
Ooh, flawless victory.
Like, so shout out to him. And shout out to Envy Jazzo for doing her thing too, because she ate.
Hey.
Unmercifully.
She fucked it up.
She fucked it up in the best way.
Right. Well, this has been TimbukTuesday. We appreciate you, artists, for coming through and blessing us.
I know that they envious, they
notorious,
recording us.
TimbukTuesday, y'all.
Hey.
Foreign whip in the wind. No, never back again. Call me El Capitan. Kick it like I'm Jackie Chan. Rush out with my blackest friend. When the money talks, do the happy dance. When the money talks, I be all ears. Used to have that green by the KG like Paul Pierce. Where I'm from, young pups be growing up in dog years. Mama's working late. Gotta be a man, had to get up and get in rotation like ceiling fans. I stuck to the plan, now I'm chillin', man. Low key, high key, they don't make them like me. When it come to beats, I eat everything like Mikey. My cherry, yeah, the coach, everything that's a icy. Got it for the low, but it's still pricey. I know that they envious, label us notorious. Pop out, they recording us from RTA to touring, but from A to B to foreign with her we blowing in the wind. And I've been broke before, but I ain't going back again.
And a broke bitch with a rich mouth. These hoes ain't making no sense, little bitch. I been the big one, my bag big enough to ass flat when I switch. I'll never entertain these niggas. They ain't talking about shit all in my business. It's lucrative, roll out like Ludacris. Now I'm all fat as fuck. I got a jump in my jeans. I can't fight a bitch, I'm fighting being broke by any means. I got some nigga weak on this knee, like SWB. Soon as I nut, I leave. I'm about to creep, you get no TLC. Drop that gorgeous in my coffin. Put a Cancun and off on a dolphin. Bought me some shoes to walk in my flesh. You gave me a check, but you cannot check me. That can't rapper can't beat me. Hanging up still can't defeat me. I ain't no love count, everything big. Notorious, known in my city. Never gotta wait till I get paid, cause I got it, bro, bitch. Take me out the country, leave your bitch, she on city, girl, shit. Woke up on the island, butter peeking, looking Puerto Rican. I ain't hit you where my honey. Talk money or I ain't speaking, bitch.
I know that they envious, label us notorious. Pop out, they recording us from RTA to touring, but from A to B to foreign with her we blowing in the wind. And I've been broke before, but I ain't going back again. I know that they envious, label us notorious. Pop out, they recording us from RTA to touring, but from A to B to foreign with her we blowing in the wind. And I've been broke before, but I ain't going back again.
Damn.